Watching for a very wintry mix across our area starting tomorrow morning. First Alert meteorologist Ella Dorsey is here with more on the timing of it.
Yeah, let's show you the big picture. The big snow winter system ramping up in Texas. There's winter storm warnings in the pink from Dallas all the way through Arkansas, up through parts of the Tennessee Valley, Alabama, Mississippi. Here in Georgia, we're still under that winter storm watch. This is from 7 a.m. Friday through Saturday morning. I expect them to upgrade parts of North Georgia to a winter storm warning here in the next few hours. When that happens, and if that happens, that's when we're likely to start to see more school closings announced, okay? Here's what to expect. This is going to be an event all day on Friday. It will be likely snow early and then a quick transition to rain and freezing rain, which will really wash out a lot of the snow. It's likely not going to be a winter wonderland. It's going to be an icy kind of slushy mess with lower snow totals, especially for Metro Atlanta. Stepping out the door right now, we're in the teens and low 20s. It is frigid. This is the coldest morning of winter so far. You have to bundle up stepping out the door, even with sunshine. Once again, very similar to the last several afternoons, we'll struggle to reach the mid 40s. Most of us will be in the low 40s this afternoon. Your high temperatures 30s in the mountains, low 40s for Metro Atlanta, mid 40s from Athens to Eatonton down to Thomaston and LaGrange. Highs tomorrow. This is what's so tricky about forecasting snow, okay? From the surface all the way up to the clouds, the atmosphere has to be less than 32 degrees for you to get snow. If there is a 1 degree change, if part of that atmosphere, that 5,000 feet, is above 32 degrees, that can mean the difference between inches of snow and a thick coating of ice with no snow. So you can see south of the city tomorrow, highs will make it into the mid 30s. That means your snow potential is much lower. It's really North Georgia that will stay around freezing where the snow potential is higher. So let's start you out 4 a.m. tomorrow. It is still dry. Snow moves in. I think initially tomorrow morning, most of us will see an hour or two of quick burst of snow, heavy flakes falling. And then we're going to see a quick transition to freezing rain and rain. The mountains probably going to continue to see snow into tomorrow afternoon. But for most of us, this will be a sleety, icy mess for most of the day. And even as we head into the evening and the precipitation tapers, we're still likely to see that kind of rain, icy mix in Metro Atlanta before we finally dry out overnight into Saturday. You got to take this with a grain of salt. I made this map. I'm not even showing you the current model snow totals because I don't believe them. I think they're way overdone with the current situation. From Gainesville to Rosemont to the north, likely some areas will see above 3 inches of snow, especially in the higher elevations of the mountains. But for Metro Atlanta, because of that rain potential, we might get an inch or two initially of snow that then may be washed out. And south of the city, you may get a trace of snowfall by the time it is all over. The ice potential is growing, and that is of high concern. We could see disruptive ice totals for Metro Atlanta, especially up in northeast Georgia in Gainesville, and that could cause icy roadways, power outages, and even tree branches to break, okay? And here's the concern. Saturday, even though it dries out, we don't make it out of the 30s across most of North Georgia, especially the areas that are gonna get it on snow and ice. So a lot of those back untreated roads could continue to be very slick through the day on Saturday. By Sunday afternoon, back in the mid 40s, we should dry out, but Sunday morning will be in the teens. Another really cold morning, so we could even see some icy roadways as late as Sunday morning. We'll climb to 50 degrees next Monday, and then our next Arctic blast moves in. A week from today, we're back into the 30s across North Georgia.